Do you ever have one of those days where you just needed to take a walk? Well, recently I had one of those kind of days. I was having a hard time finding joy. I was frustrated, and I decided I need to clear my head and get out of here. Just spend some time with the Lord and try to get my head straight. And so I went for a walk, and I ended up sort of out in the woods, and as I was looking around, I was noticing all the leaves that had fallen off the trees, and these empty trees that seemed essentially lifeless. I was looking at those trees and thinking about how that kind of represented how I was feeling. Just nothing, no color, no fruit, just what looked like dead. And as I was thinking about all of that, the Lord spoke to me, and He reminded me that those trees weren't dead. In fact, there was something very important happening underground. And the Lord reminded me that people don't cut down trees without leaves on them. In fact, doing that would be foolish. It'd be ridiculous if every time you saw a tree in the fall or winter without any leaves, you cut it down. It would be devastating, because just because you don't see fruit or color on a tree, it doesn't mean it's not lifeless. There's a difference between being dead and no fruit, no leaves above the surface. And the Lord just reminded me that in seasons of my life, there are times, seasons of your life, there are times where you may not see the fruit above the surface, but that's not lifelessness. Fruitlessness does not mean lifelessness. There are simply seasons of time where there are things that God is doing under the surface, underground. And those are the times where we need to trust Him, and we need to trust His character, and we need to stay close to Him. But be encouraged today, because I was encouraged. In fact, I came back so encouraged because I knew that God was at work under the surface. And be encouraged, because in your life, I promise you, God is at work under the surface. And when it seems kind of dark and bleary, winter-like, it doesn't mean the end has come. It simply means God's preparing you for the next season of fruitfulness.